Hey guys, I'm really excited. This is a big week for us because this week we're airing the first live episode of 5 Minutes or Less. I'm really happy and excited about this, and I hope you guys will enjoy it. I want to thank Dave Burkey. He was the guest for this first live episode. If you don't remember, Dave was the first guest for the very first episode of 5 Minutes or Less. So I wanted him to return to do the first live episode with me. He runs a monthly. I also want to shout out for him that he runs a monthly showcase at Shane's Dinner Theater. It's going to be every third Wednesday of the month. It's called The Night the Laughter Died of Laughter. So you can catch that either next week, next Wednesday, September 17th, or the following month on October 15th at 8 p.m. He put some really good people on for that show. I'm also hosting a monthly show at Shane's Dinner Theater. Mine's going to be on the second Wednesday, though, so mine's a week before Dave's. And I host, my show's going to be called Super Comedy Melee. And the first one is this Wednesday, September 10th at 8 p.m. And then next month there will be another one on October 8th. If those go well, this will keep happening every month. And at each one of these Super Comedy Melee shows, I'm going to be doing a live 5 minutes or less. So it's a great chance for you guys to check out 5 minutes or less live if you weren't able to come last week when I recorded it with Dave at Shrunken. So guys, give you guys, like, once a month, it'll give you guys a chance to check out the show live. We could get a pizza. We could order some pizza together. Doesn't have to be within 5 minutes. It can just be for fun. But yeah, please come out to either one of those, or come out to Comedy at the Mez, my weekly comedy show every Tuesday at Capital University. Starts at 8:30. Come out to either one of those. I'd really appreciate it. I'd like to have at least, two soccer teams worth of people there. So that'd be great if you guys could come out. So we're about to start. But I want to thank Shrunken Head for putting on the podcast, and I really hope you guys enjoy this. It's really incredible. I think we're the first local to Columbus podcast that's done a live recording. It was new, it was exciting, it was fun, and I enjoyed it very much. And I hope you guys enjoy this first live episode of 5 Minutes or Less.
I don't know how many of you guys have listened to my show, 5 Minutes or Less, but you can listen to it on iTunes or on SoundCloud or something like that, or on my website. Stop it, Dave. But how I usually start the show off is I actually don't listen to music, so I have no idea what any songs sound like. So I start each show off is by randomly picking a song from a website, randomsongoftheday.org, and they give me a suggestion. And this week's suggestion, guys, is Hungry Like the Wolf by Duran Duran. Dark in the city night is a wire stream in the subway. The earth is afire. Woman, you want me, give me a sign, and catch my breathing even closer behind. In touch with the ground, I'm on the hunt. I'm after you, smell like a sound. I'm lost in a crowd, and this is going too long, and I'm hungry like the wolf. Welcome to the podcast, 5 Minutes or Less. I'm your host, Brian Doney, and this week my guest is Dave Burkey.
What am I doing with my life?
Well, today, what you're doing for the next 5 minutes, Dave, is I just ordered a pizza from the Shrunken Head, because they serve pizza here.
It is delicious.
And I just ordered a Cheese Louise. Now, when and they actually spelled it like the person's name, Louise.
There are many spellings. Which one?
Louise.
So it's not Cheese Louise.
No, it's Cheese Louise.
Okay.
But would you pronounce it as Louise?
If it had Mexican cheese.
No. It was weird. Like usually, I don't know why pizza places don't get it, but usually, like when I went up to the lady behind the bar and asked her like how long would it take to make a pizza, usually she said, "Oh, about 20 minutes." I'm like, you can do better than that, all right? Like Jimmy John's orders, it brings their food to people's houses way too fast. They almost cut me off one time. I thought I was going to die. So, you know, I've just been trying to get them to deliver faster pizza places. That way they can defeat Jimmy John's. That way we don't always have to eat Jimmy John's for the rest of our lives, you know?
Stephanie, this is bullshit.
I agree.
I want my pizza now.
She's still got 2 more minutes, Dave.
If I don't have a pizza here in 2 minutes, I am killing someone in the audience. I will
Which one would you
Adrian.
kill?
He is sad. He wants it.
Adrian? Why? Because he's sad?
That's a good reason to kill somebody, I feel.
I guess. I mean, I don't know. I would kill somebody, I don't know, I feel like I'd kill somebody important. Maybe somebody like Danny Stratton or something like that, you know? Because it doesn't get much more important than that.
He is far too beautiful.
Especially since he's wearing a dress tonight. I've never done a show in front of a transgender person before.
For those listening at home, Danny Stratton is wearing a beautiful purple satin dress with a... Yes, he is also wearing black heels, about 3 inches, really accentuate the glutes.
Don't you have a wife?
What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
I guess nothing. Since you seem so shocked. Does she dress that beautiful as Danny Stratton?
No. Danny, you're mine.
He was grinding up against me earlier. That was a little weird. But then I grinded up against him, and then it became less weird.
Pizza in 1 minute, or Brian, you're fucking dead.
You know, it's weird. One time on my journeys, I tried seducing Jimmy John's wife. I went over to Mr. Jimmy John's house, and she answered, but it turned out that it was actually Jimmy John's himself. But he got a sex change, and he became Debbie Jimmy John's. And it was so crazy to me, I still tried to hit on her, I think. Kind of blew my mind.
I don't see nothing wrong with that. Not a damn thing.
Nothing wrong at all. Well, it doesn't look like the Shrunken Head is going to give us our pizza on this stage. It's weird. We're only like 20 feet away from the kitchen. I feel like they could have done it this time, you know? I felt like this was going to be the one.
I have very low hopes.
Well, thanks for being my guest today, Dave.
This was awful. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you guys, Shrunken Head. This is the first live episode of the podcast, 5 minutes or less. Listen to it on iTunes or SoundCloud. You guys have been great. Good night.